Good day, ma'am. Good day, classmates. The topic we will discuss today is all about hidden curriculum. So, before we proceed to the main topic, let me explain you about uh, the term curriculum. So, the term curriculum refers to the lessons and academic content taught in a school or in a specific course or program. In dictionaries, curriculum is often defined as the courses offered by school, but is rarely used in such a general sense in schools. So what is the hidden curriculum? So hidden curriculum consists of concepts informally and often intentionally taught in our schools system, social expectation of gender, language, behavior, or moral are example of these. Hidden curriculum refers to the unwritten, unofficial, and often unintended lessons, values, and perspective that students learn in schools. It is described as hidden because it is usually acknowledged or unexamined by students, educators, and the wider community. While the formal curriculum consists of the courses, lessons, and learning activities students participate in, as well as the knowledge and skills educators intentionally teach to students. The hidden curriculum consists of the unspoken or implications, academic, social, and cultural messages that are communicated to students while they are in schools. So hidden curriculum concept is based on the recognition that students absorb lessons in schools that may or may not be part of the formal course of study. For example, how they should interact with peers, teachers, and other adults, how they should perceive different races, groups, or classes or people, or what ideas and behaviors are considered acceptable or unacceptable. The hidden curriculum in any given schools encompasses an enormous variety of potential intellectual, social, cultural, and environmental factors. So here are the following examples will help to illustrate the concept and how it might play out in school.
Hey everyone, I am Jeanette S. Villarreal, and for today's video, I will have to discuss my report about academic, social, and cultural environment. So, academic environment is the atmosphere in which one attempts to learn. The academic environment are the formal curriculum which consists of the courses, lessons, and learning activities students participate in, as well as the knowledge and skills educators intentionally teaches to students. When we say academic environment, it is the program that best prepares for students for their future professional lives and contribute to their social well-being. There are four types in academic environment: cultural topics, teaching strategies, school structures, and institutional rules. Cultural topics are the subjects that teachers choose for sources and lessons, may convey different ideological, cultural, or ethical messages. When we say cultural topics, it refers to a collection of people, of qualities, and knowledge. It provides important social and economic benefits with improved learning and health. Next is teaching strategies. It is a process or manner by which an instruction module, instruction phase, or an entire course is delivered, and which may include a conference, demonstration, discussion, lecture, and others. Teaching strategies. Um, it is the method that we use to convey information to your students. Um, this is an effective way to take a child's love for play and turn into a love of learning. Next is teacher-centered learning is used inside the classroom. Different references, techniques, approaches, instructional materials were used in teaching a particular lesson or topic. Um, School structure is the environment in which teaching and learning take place that must be reformed. The school structure includes the total ambience of the physical environment, how the students and parents think of the facilities, and how the school are decorated, painted, or arranged become significant to students. When we say school structures, It governs how resources are distributed among members of various departments, as well as who leads to facilitate the school to decorate, painted, or arrange to become significant to students. Um, Next is institutional rules. Are school policies and regulations written in a student handbook. It contains student service, activities, discipline, and conduct. An institutional rule prevail over student preferences. There are inconsistencies in the implementation of the school rules and policies. So when you see institutional rules, both formal and clear legally formalized structure and procedures, as well as an informal standards that are implicit by shared by members of an organization or community. Teachers orient the class about rules and regulation of the school. Teacher must conduct uh, orientation about class rules and regulation of the schools. Both rewards and punishment should be applied in school. Being on time is always observed at school. So now we will go on to social environment. Social environment refers to the relationship, experience, behavior of an individual toward other persons or group or community. In an educational institution, social environment are the people with whom you communicate in everyday life, like peers, teachers, administrator, non-teaching personnel, parents, neighbors, and other adults. Social environment to socialize with other people. In social environment, it also refers to the physical and social environment in which people live or something occurs and develops. It encompasses the people and this institution with whom the individual interacts, as well as the culture in which he or she was educated or lives. There are two types in school social environment: the student to student relationship and student to teacher relationship. Student to student relationship shows how a student deals, relates, treats, or mingle with classmates. Students practice some behavior that can also affect other students. Experiencing winning in games and other school competitions, willingness to try new activities and school skills and work with group mates and friends. So, student to student relationship, it is the importance of student interaction is critical to academic performance. Students who feel supported are more likely to participate in learning and get better academic results. Next is student to teacher relationships. Shows how a student and teacher deal with each other inside and outside the classroom. Aside from the lesson taught by the teacher inside the classroom, the gestures the teacher concerned to students' fairness and other are being observed and transmitted to students. Trusting students to deliver a message to the office of other teacher, spending time to attend the problems, needs, and interests of students outside. A romantic relationship between student and teacher is not tolerated in school. So, student to teacher relationship has a significant impact on a child's academic and social development. A student's comfort and safety in the classroom can be enhanced by developing a positive relationship with their teacher. Students are more likely to participate actively in class and set academic goals for themselves. Teachers who are inspired by passionate students who try hard to improve their relationships with them receive a full grade higher than their peers. It pays to have a positive teacher-student connection. So we'll go on We will go to cultural environment. Cultural environment includes set of beliefs, customs, practices, and behavior that exist within a population. Cultural environment varies in many schools or institutions. So when we say cultural environment, has the impact everyone's development by influencing ideal characteristics. The convergence of many diverse facets of culture that impact people choices and behaviors determine cultural context. Cultural environment varies in many schools or institutions. There are two types of cultural environment: cultural expectation and cultural values. Cultural expectations are defined expectations as an anticipation of something happening, a confident belief, or strong hope that a particular event will happen. When we see cultural expectation, they are shared expectations and rules that people in social groups follow to guide their behavior growing up in a society. Cultural norms are learned and reinforced from parents, friends, teachers, and others. So, next is prejudicial behaviors and statements are tolerated in schools. So, when we say prejudicial behaviors, it is an unfavorable or antagonistic toward an organization or its members, usually without justification or sufficient evidence. Honesty and integrity are observed. Diversity of the students is respected. Next is cultural values. Values are commonly held standards of what is acceptable or unacceptable, important or unimportant, right or wrong, workable or unworkable, and etc. in a community or society. Cultural values. When we see cultural values, are the fundamental values and beliefs that a community is built on. Customs, which are traditions, and rituals, values, which are beliefs, and culture, which encompasses all of groups' guiding values. So the school encourages performance of students with a theme about different cultural heritage. So um, school encourages a cultural heritage. When we say cultural heritage, it is an expression of the ways of living developed by a community and passed on from generation to generation, including customs, practices, places, objects, artistic expression, and values. Students are asked to join in completion in festivals, cultural presentation, and other celebration. So students must join in street dance completion and festival. Treatment to gays and lesbian students are not equal to other students. There are differences treatment to gays and lesbian students than to others. Um, Low academic expectations and consideration are given to students with disabilities. Well, some people say students with disabilities are distinct and considered by given low academic expectations. Next, and lastly is welcoming visitors, important personage in the community with flaglets, seating loose balloons, and bands, and others. So, as of now, are we to welcoming visitors or important personage in the community? We are preparing some design like balloons, flaglets, and we are preparing bands for them. That's our way to welcoming visitors because it is our habitual ways. That's all. Thank you.
So what are some implications of hidden curriculum? So first is hidden curriculum is important as much as formal curriculum. Hidden curriculum is often ignored in classroom management. Students often forget the lessons or topic taught by the teacher after several years, but the effect of hidden curriculum remains in his or her mind. Hidden curriculum practices are transmitted to students intentionally or unintentionally. Social relationship between teacher and students is affected by hidden curriculum. Yes. Hidden curriculum may contribute undesirable behaviors, conflicts, or encouragement to others. Cultural expectations, values, and perspective affect an individual. It's about time to unfold and find solution to improve the learning and learning process, thereby improving the quality of both teachers and students. Some practices in schools can be considered status quo. The school culture and manifestation of hidden curriculum varies on every situation. Be aware of our own hidden curriculum inside the classroom. In conclusion, hidden curriculum can be found anywhere around us, and every day it changes or it conveys hidden messages to attendees of any schools about values, viewpoint, and principles. In practice, hidden curriculum may not be hidden because it consists of routine activities and accepted norms of behaviors. And that's all for. Thank you.